Hello students, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to see 4th standard science unit 3 work and energy. So in this video we want to learn work, energy, simple machines and its example, lever and its types. To see the images, a carpenter cut a wood, a boy dig a pit. What do you understand from the below pictures? From these pictures we understand that a force is applied to do some work. So next we move to work. An action in which one exerts a force to move an object is known as work. An action in which one exerts a force to move an object is known as work. Then next we move to when can we say that work is done or not. There are two conditions are needed for work to be done. Number 1, a force should act on an object. Number 2, object should move from one place to another. When the force acting on the object make it move, it is said to be done your work. Next, examples for work done. A farmer plows the soil. A man pushes the wall. A girl holding a trolley pull out water from well. Next, examples for work not done. A boy lie on the bed. Clock on the wall, a pen on the table. The next we move to push. A force to move something or someone away from oneself. For example, roll a ball, applying glue, writing, put away a book, kick a ball, throw in a paper. The next, pull. A force to move something or someone toward oneself. For example, zip, tying shoelace, climbing, set a book in a cupboard, open the door, put on socks. To see the pictures, find out which activity is related to push and pull. The next we move to energy. Energy is the ability to do work. Energy must be transferred to an object in order to work. For example, a man pulls a luggage. To do so, he needs some energy. What is the source? Food gives energy to humans. Number 2, the car moves by the uptake from the burning of fuel. Number 3, the escalator moves by using electricity as energy. So next we move to types of energy. So energy is classified into two types. They are potential energy and kinetic energy. The potential energy includes chemical energy, elastic energy, nuclear energy, electric energy and gravitational energy. Then kinetic energy includes electrical energy, light energy, sound energy, thermal energy and wind energy. The next we move to renewable resources. The renewable resources are a natural resources that grow at about the same rate they are used up. Then non-renewable resources, a source which is limited supply and cannot be replaced once it is used. Renewable resources example sun, wind, water, soil. Non-renewable resources example petrol, coal, natural gas and nuclear energy. The next, the law of conservation of energy states that energy cannot created nor destroyed. It can be converted from one form to another. The SI unit of energy is joule. It is named after James Joule, who explained about energy. The next we move to simple machines. In our daily life, our effort is saved with the help of some simple machines. So what is simple machines? They are tools which are used to make our work easier. Some examples for simple machines are pulley, wedge, inclined plane, screw, lever, wheel and axle. The first simple machine is pulley. Observe the picture, which is easier, lifting the load with the help of a pulley or without a pulley. Definitely lifting a load with the help of pulley is very easier when compared to without a pulley. So what is pulley? Pulley is a machine made of a wheel with a cut around it. A rope or chain passes around the pulley. It rotates in the direction with more force. For example, crane. The second simple machine is inclined plane. See the picture, which is easier when lifting a box with inclined plane or without inclined plane. Definitely with the inclined plane, the So what is inclined plane? An inclined plane is a flat sloping surface with one end higher than another. For example, a ramp, slide and slope for wheelchair. Then third simple machine is wedge. A wedge is a tool with a sharp edge which can be used to split materials. It is used to break wooden logs into two pieces. For example, knife, scissors and axe. The fourth simple machine is screw. The screw is used to raise weights and hold objects together. For example, pencil sharpener, screw jack, bottle cap and windmill. Next, wheel and axle. Wheel and axle consists of wheel attached to a small rod so that these two parts rotate together. For example, grinder, doorknob, cycle wheel and axle wheel. Simple machines usually exchange a smaller force to move a heavy object. The work required is the same, but the force required is less. The idea of a simple machine originated with the Greek philosopher Archimedes around the 3rd century BC. The last simple machine is lever. A lever is used to multiply the force we give on an object. For example, scissor, nutcracker and plier. Then, next we move to types of lever. To understand the lever, we must know the following terms. Number 1, load. Load is the object on which the force is applied. Second one is effort. Effort is the force we apply on the lever. Third, fulcrum is the point on which the lever rotates. Lever is classified into 3 types according to where the load and effort are located with respect to fulcrum. Number 1, class 1 lever. When the fulcrum is between the effort and the load, it is known as class 1 lever. For example, scissors, pliers, scissor. And second, class 2 lever. When the load is between the effort and the fulcrum, it is known as class 2 lever. For example, wheelbarrow, lemon squeezer and nutcracker. Third, class 3 lever. In this lever, the effort is between the load and the fulcrum. For example, stapler, tongs, broomstick, hockey stick, etc. If you have any doubts and suggestions, give your feedback to the WhatsApp group. Thank you. Have a nice day.